he essentially told me that, you know, it's over between us.
I should have just never come. I should have listened to my friends and to my cousin and should have never come because...
Just something. Would you like her to come back right now?
Don't feel it. I'm so sorry that I don't feel it.
I mean, listen, first and foremost, I agree that she should have never flew to Croatia in the first place. This man literally broke up with you and then decided to come back out of nowhere. You was never going to be his first choice, and he was never going to be a certain, and it's clear that you was never a certain choice for him. He turned you down the first time by saying, no, I met somebody else, and he came back. I don't know how she ignored the red flags there. You can't be that stupid. Oh yeah, and then on top of that, he's just saying, listen, the spark just isn't there. And when the spark isn't there, the spark simply is not there.
Obviously, I cannot change my feelings. Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Calm down. We will talk, hopefully.
No, we're good.
Otherwise,
we're good.
God bless you all best.
Ah, the way this guy was like, oh, God bless the ocean. I probably shouldn't be laughing, to be honest with you, but that stuff is crazy work. I mean, bro, like you've crushed this woman, right? Not intentionally. You know what? He's just trying to be respectful. I'm just over exaggerating, to be fair, with the laughing. Let me calm that down.
I just feel so bad, but things are just different in real life.
Better. Will you love me tomorrow night? Will you love me tomorrow? Oh, that was my thing. Maybe that I now realize it was a little bit too much.
You see, this is the thing. It's clear that the reason why he was put off of Wagner is because she's too intense for him. You know, she wants things, and he wanted to do things a whole lot more slower. And he wasn't really about. He's not in that place in his life where he wants to rush into anything. He wants, I guess, everything to be quiet at a very slow pace. But because she was quite, you know, demanding, shall I say, with the thing that she wanted, that obviously put him off. But here's the thing, though. Why not have that conversation? You know, she's flew there. She's obviously trying to make an effort. Why don't you say to her, listen, you know, I liked the way we were, obviously, when we were messaging. You know, obviously we had a connection. I felt connected to you in some way. But I'm finding the way you are in person to being a bit too much. You know, I want to try and see where we can go, but can we just slow things down? I don't want things to be intense like this. I don't know. You could have worded it somewhere around there. You know, why not have that conversation? You know, and give her at least benefit of that, because she's there for 3 weeks and she took off a long ass flight. You know, which probably was a connecting flight too. So if anything, he should have just told her what was actually going wrong, rather than just saying, oh. Rather than just treating her the way he did, you know, calling her a friend in front of other people, pretty much leading her on. It may not have been his intentions, but that's what he was doing, because he was not communicating. He has to learn to communicate. That's the only thing that I feel sorry for when it comes to Vanya, is the fact that this man did not communicate, and she deserved him to communicate what the real issue was. So therefore, she could then make a choice whether or not she wanted to try and adapt to, or try and adapt to whatever it is that he would have voiced, you know, and they could have come to a compromise. But instead of doing that, this is what happened.
And so on, I really didn't think about future, deeper stuff. And I'm sorry that you came here. And
this guy loves to waffle. Waffle. Come on, none of this stuff is the truth, bro.
For a relationship. I mean, we said I love you, and then you said, let's come over to Croatia, and then let's meet in person.
I never said love you and stuff, but I was...
said, Hvala Ljubav, thank you, my love, I love you. And I said...
The maddest part about it is, of course, you know, he did say I love you, right? Okay, cool. So that means he's obviously made it feel as if he is definitely into her, and he obviously wants things to really go somewhere. But the thing that makes it worse is that even though she comes in and shows the proof, his reaction...
Oh, we agreed there too, and I love you too. And then you said, you didn't tell me today I love you.
Yeah. That is on me.
Bro, it's not funny. It's not funny. This woman is absolutely mortified. She thought that there was something genuine that was going to happen between you two because of some of the things that you said. And then you've given a completely different energy in person with no explanation. Not a single explanation. I've got to say though, in this scene, in this little cut scene, whatever you want to call it, right? Vanya's looking good in this one as well. I like the way she's got her hair in this one. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't got none of that pink stuff. Ugh, I just don't like it, but whatever. That's just me.
Tell me, sorry. then it means I love you, obviously.
And he's laughing because this is hilarious.
Intentions
Honestly, what an a-hole.
were pure, honest, beautiful from the first day.
Mine
Yours
too.
as well, yours as well. You were even more than that. But I felt overwhelmed with you.
It's funny, he only says now that I felt overwhelmed with you once he had broken off. Savage. Scumbag.
I got scared I will not be able to keep up with you.
And when he says he got scared that you wanted to keep up with her, he meant, oh, I got scared with the fact that I wouldn't be able to keep up with the fact that you wanted kisses now, you wanted to sleep now, you wanted this, and that now. Again, where was that conversation? You could have that conversation with her. And the fact that he didn't have that conversation with her, but now he's telling her once they're over, obviously says clearly from the very get-go, I guess he just wasn't into her. Maybe that's not even the reason itself. Maybe the real reason is he just wasn't into her flat out. Maybe he saw and said, yeah, you're not for me. I mean, I'm going to lie to you. If I had seen her and she got that pink stuff, yeah, I would have been like, no, I'm good. I'm going to lie to you. But then again, to be fair with you, I'm completely anti-makeup anyway, so it would have been a straight off like that. We're good, you know what I'm saying? But either way, though, the matter of fact is, though, is that he did not give her the decency of at least explain to her when she arrived at the very beginning. He should have just been honest with her about, of course, what was going wrong for him, and then therefore they could have worked on it moving forward, potentially, rather than just throw in the towel and rather than just embarrass her in front of his friends, embarrass her in front of some random people at some cooking place. He just embarrassed her for pretty much the whole time since she's been there, and that's just not fair to the slightest. And also on top of that, he also gave his mum hopes that he had finally found a woman. Let's not forget about his mum. Okay, there was that too. She was thinking, oh, my son's finally found someone. Damn, even that didn't even play out. I bet they thought we forgot about that. Well, I know I didn't forget about that. Scumbag United. Yeah, that's what we call him here. Scumbag United. But I will say this: that the only thing that I will give that respect from Bozo is the fact that he did not sleep with her. That's the only thing. The fact, because obviously he could have taken the opportunity to sleep with her, and then been like, well, blah blah blah. But the fact that he didn't use her physically, at least he has respect for her in that kind of way. So I respect that part. But the rest of it, he did her dirty with that for not being honest. But at the same time, she did herself dirty by going there in the first place, given the fact that the signs were already there and she was told about this by her family and friends, and she ignored it. So really and truly, they're both as bad as each other, to be honest, the more I think about it. There is no one is worse than the other. They're both just as equal as bad, but some people may argue and say that he's worse than her. And I wouldn't argue that if you felt as if he was worse than her. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.